Welcome back to the Jones Perspective, and thank you to everybody who follows the channel. I wanted to show you something that I think is absolutely phenomenal, which is making waves in the industry of content creators, and that is an AI influencer. As we know, influencers are a big deal on the internet. Lots of people follow influencers, but not everybody is comfortable in front of the camera speaking to other people about these things. So what this is a artificial version of an influencer, and as you can see here with Higgsfield, they do have a few different options as presets on your left side. We have Briar, Skylar, Jupiter, Paris, Onyx, Aston, Dorian, and Amy. And these are unrealistic characters. Obviously, as you can see, there is distinctions that would show that it is in fact an AI generated influencer. Now, a lot of people online follow influential motivational videos, so I wanted to make this tutorial with you guys to show you exactly what this is like and how you can create one of these using Higgsfield AI, which is the tool that we're using right now. So with that said, we are going to create an influencer in real time. I'm going to show you guys exactly how this is done, but the influencer that I'm creating in this video specifically is going to be a more realistic influencer, because I've noticed that the more realistic influencers that are here, as you can see, there's a bunch of unrealistic options for you to choose influencers. They do get quite a bit of traction on the internet, but just for this specific example, we're going to make a human look inherently normal, so then that way the AI influencer will be a little bit more effective, in my opinion. So with that said, we are going to make a human. So I've clicked that here on the right side, as you can see, where it says character type. I've clicked female. That's what we want our human to be. There's options with ethnicity and background. I don't really see the big major difference when it comes to ethnicities and backgrounds. Some people do, but just for this example, we are going to click mixed as our option. Now there's another option here where you can pick skin color to try and accent what it is that you're trying to do. I mean, there is unrealistic skin colors here, but if you don't like the preset options for skin color, you can always go into this color wheel and you can pick exactly what skin color you would like. With that said, we are also going to pick an eye color. We have a lot of options here. Again, some are a little more unrealistic, so we're going to just pick blue. That was the one I picked here. And with that said, we are going to also pick a skin condition if we need to. I don't really see the need for that, but I guess for this example, we can pick something like freckles. Obviously, you want to see what it looks like with the option selected, so we can pick freckles. There are advanced settings here, face, body, style, things that you can pick that would make a very, very unique character. And that's the idea, right? That you want to make something unique that's not the same as what inherently everybody else would be picking. Now, mouth and teeth, there's options here too as well. These are catering to some of the presets and unrealistic characters that you can see there, so you can actually pick teeth that would match that. I don't know if anybody would pick no teeth, but I guess that's to each their own. If with that said, I think maybe just keeping it normal, smaller mouth, ears, just human ears. We're not picking anything with horns. That is another option that you can use, of course, with the unrealistic characters that you're creating. Human skin, solid surface pattern. And that should be it. I think that's every single option that we have. So with that said, once we have everything that we want with our influencer, then all we do is generate influencer. And what it'll do is it will create your influencer based off of the specs that you put through. Ours was very simple. So I'm going to assume that the generation that we get is also going to be quite simple. Now, with these influencers, you can plug them into almost any scenario on any platform. These influencers are, generally speaking, selfie oriented, face to face talking, and you input the specific prompts of things that you want the influencer to say, what you want the influencer to do during the video, like for example, if you want body language and all of these things. So here's our influencer that we created. This is Fallon. So Fallon is a fully customizable influencer. Let's see if we can get a bit more of a closer look. Right? So Fallon is our influencer that we generated, and you can use this character and customize this character in any way that you want. If you want to do a video, it gives you options here. We click video, and it gives you a couple of things that it can do in a motion sense. So if you want motions in the video, you can make that happen too. If you hit explore more, you can figure out different things that the influencer will do in the video. So if you want like a dancing video, these are pretty big on TikTok. If you want a singing video, you can do that. If you want just a normal pose where the person is sitting there in the video, you can do that as well. And then these things are kind of how you start marketing your influencer to the general public. And you can use creative different stances and motions, as you can see, to make your influencer very attractive in the videos that you're creating. With that said, if you use an image, you can use the quality 1080p. Obviously, that would cost you more credits. But with that said, you can choose motion control, which is the dancing video that you would create, for example. So let's pick one. Okay, so we picked this motion control. We want it in 1080p. We've controlled the scene. We have 12 left. There is advanced settings here that remain the same interior environment, no voiceover. And this is kind of the prompt that you would create for your influencer and what they're actually doing. This is just a preset, so we're going to create this prompt. And once we click on it, it will give you a video of the influencer and what the influencer is doing. Now, this one is going to be somewhat like a TikTok dance video. That's the example we're using here. But of course, as you've seen, there is a ton of different options that you can use. So I wanted to quickly add, if you enjoy these videos, if you enjoy these tutorials and learning more about AI technology and creativity, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to our channel so that we can grow our influence and teach more people how to use these incredible tools on a day-to-day basis. So I'm actually showing you in real time what this video would actually do. And then from that place, you can then choose your own and your own process of how you want these videos to appear. I think what's absolutely phenomenal about this is the advanced settings portion that you see here, because in this place you can actually customize exactly what's happening in this video. Right now we're using a preset, but you can use pretty much anything you want. And when you create your influencer, you're going to want to customize different types of videos, and you're going to want to make a variety of those videos, right? So this is why this is so important. For those that are interested in getting started with Higgsfield AI, I would like you to just check in the commentary. You're going to see a link, and it's going to send you over to Higgsfield AI so that you can get started on this stuff and give it a try. They do have a free version to try where you can set it up so that you can at least try out the AI mode, you can try out the videos, the images, and you can see what it's like to actually have this working for you. So with that said, I appreciate you just tuning in on this quick tutorial, and perhaps you can get started using this in your own promotions, in your own creations. Again, this is Jones from the Jones Perspective. And I do appreciate all of you because, of course, you are the reason that I continue doing these videos and continue being a creator. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you, and we will see you on the next video.